Hi everybody, we're looking at our tables again today. Now today we are doing the 4 times table, and you might be thinking it's a kind of an odd order in which we're doing the tables, that we're kind of jumping from one to the other. But I think that if you think really carefully, you're going to see some patterns in the 4 times tables today that you've seen in ones you've already done, and that's just going to make them a bit easier to learn. Okay, so like we always do with our counting stick, we start off by telling ourselves there's some tables that we do not need to learn because they are so obvious. And the very first one, as usual, is... I can't hear you. Yeah, it's number 1. What is 1 4? Well, that's like asking me what 1 orange is. 1 orange is 1 orange. 1 4 is 1 4. So my first part of my counting stick, 1 multiplied by 4 is 4. Great. Next easiest one. Oh, come on, you know this. Yeah, it's the other end of the counting stick. It's our 10 times one. Because when we're multiplying something by 10, for example this 4, we take the 4 from the units and we just move it up the place value road one space to the tens, and then we fill in a 0 in the units place. 0 is our placeholder. So I end up with 4, 0, 40. So, great. 1 times 4 is 4. 10 times 4 is 40. And then our next easiest one. You should know this now from the last 2 weeks. It's going to be a blue one again. And yeah, it's our 5 multiplied by. Because if I know that 10 multiplied by 4 is 40, well, I know that 5 is half of 10. And half of 40 is, I hope you know this one, 20. And if you didn't know that, you could have said, well, half of 4 is 2. So half of 40 is 20. So multiplied by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to do 5 times 4 is 20. Super. Okay, let's go on with the other easy ones. Well, we all know our doubles. You started learning doubles in senior infants. Some of you might have even known it in junior infants. So tell me, what's double 4? I can't hear you. Double 4, 4 plus 4, 2 4s? It's 8, yeah. So we've got 2 times 4 is 8, goes there in our 2 space. Now double this one for me. Again, this should be quite easy. Our brains are kind of designed to understand the doubles. It's a funny kind of a thing, but we do just remember doubles quicker. 8 plus 8, 2 8s, 16. So, 1 multiplied by 8, 1 multiplied by 4 is 4. 2 multiplied by 4 is double that, it's 8. And now we're doubling this, so double 2 times 4 would be 4 times 4. So my 16 goes in my multiplied by 1, multiplied by 2, multiplied by 3, goes my multiplied by 4 spot. Great, so I had 1, I doubled it, so I had 2 times, which is 8. I doubled that, so I had 4 times, which is 16. Now I'm going to double this, which would be 8 times. So what is 8 times 4? What's double 16? Double your 10, 20. Double your 6, 12. What's 20 plus 12? You can do this. Yeah, it's 32. And again, let's make sense of where I put it. 1 times 4 is 4. Double that means 2 times, and double this is 8. 2 times. Double 2 times is 4 times. And double 8 is 16. Double 4 times is 8 times. And double 16 is 32. Okay, we're getting there. We're on to a winner. Now, let's see, can you tell me, same as usual, what do I always say is the hardest one to remember? The times 7. And you're going to need to just remember that one for me. So, how could we get it? I have times 8. So what can I do to get times 7? I just take away 4. So 32 take away 4 is what? What is it? What is it? And you're just going to have to remember this one because it's a trickier one. So 7 times 4 is 28. And there it goes there. Now, we're nearly all the way there. We just have to look at 3 is the key. We say that one because 3, double it to get 6, triple it to get 9. 3 is the key to 6 and 9. So, 3 is the key, multiply by 3 here. Well, I could do You tell me some ways to do it. Shout it out at the screen now. What could I do? How could I get this one? Have you given me some answers? Well, I could just say 4 plus 4 plus 4. Or I could say 8 plus 4. Or I could say 16 take away 4. And for me, 16 take away 4 is the easiest one to do here, because I know that 6 take away 4 is 2. So 16, 1, 6, take away 4 would be 1, 2, which is 12. So I have 3 as the key, it's 12. Can you double this? So if I double 3 times, I'll be filling in 6 times, because double 3 is 6. So double this one. This is an easy one. Double the 10s. That gives you 20. Double the 2s. Gives you 4. So we've got 24. Okay, super. So last one to do. 3 times. Double it to get 6 times. Triple it to get 9 times. So what's 3 10s? 30. What's 3 2s? 6. And let's test it. What would 32 plus 4 be? And what would 40 take away 4 be? Hopefully you got the same answer for all of those, and that answer was 36. So, count with me now. 4. I can't hear you. Let's try it again. 4. 8. I'm going to stop saying it. It has to be just you. Okay, let's try it again. 1 multiplied by 4 is 4. 2 multiplied by 4 is? 3 multiplied by 4 is? 4 multiplied by 4 is? 5 multiplied by 4 is? 6 multiplied by 4 is? 7 multiplied by 4 is? 8 multiplied by 4 is? 9 multiplied by 4 is? And count down, 10 multiplied by 4 is? Okay, great. Let's get rid of the ones we know. Easy peasy ones. 1 times 4. You don't need that. Gone. 10 times 4. It's just 4 with 0 put in as a placeholder. You don't need that. 5 times 4. Well, this was what? Yeah, and half of it is? Yeah, 20. Okay, easy ones are gone. We don't need those. 2 times 4, it's just a double. You learned that in senior infants. You don't need that. Let's just recap. Let's see if you've been paying attention. 1 4. And then multiply by 10. Put 0 in as a placeholder. It's. And half that for 5 multiplied by. Because 10 multiplied by 5 multiplied by is half of it. What is it? And what's double 4? 2 4s. You learned it in senior infants. Okay, very good. If I know my 2 4s are 8, well then I can double that to say 4 4s are 16. And if I know 4 4s are 16, I can double that to say 8 4s are 32. So, what was the 5 4s? 10 4s were? And then half it to get? And double 4 was? And double that was? Okay, well double that was 16. 4 4s are 16. Double 4 4s gets me 8 4s. And double 16 is 32. So 8 times 4 is 32. Okay. What was the one you had to remember? The hard one. Hard one here. 7 times 4 is 28. Okay, remember that. You have to remember that one. 28. So, what was my hard one? 7 times 4. You'd remember, I just said it to you. What? 7 times 4? 28. What was one of them? Of course, it's 4. And then shift that into the 10s, multiply by 10, put in 0 as a placeholder, we get 40. And half that to get 5 4s are 20. Go back to my 1 4, it's 4. And if I double it, then 2 4s are 8. And if I double that, then 4 4s are 16. And double that, 8 4s are, what are they? 32. And what was the hard one? 7 fours are 28. So, going back here, I've 3 as the key. What's 3 fours? Well, 2 of them was 8, so add on another one, I get 12. And 3 is the key, because if I double 3, I get 6 fours are 24. Double 12 is 24. So, let me see. Can you remember? 1 times 4, only one of them. 4. And double that to get 2 of them? 8. And what was the 3? 3 was the key. 3 of them was? 12. And if I knew the 2 times 1 was 8, I could double that to say that the 4 times 1 was 16. The 5 times 1, well, I knew that 10 times was 40, so half of 10 is 5 and half of 40 is 20. Well done. And 6 times, well, 3 was my key, and that was 12. 3 fours were 12. So 3 is the key to 6 because it's just double. So if I double 3 to get 6, and 3 fours were 12, then I'd double 12 to get 24. Now 7 times, this was the hard one, you just had to remember. You could have said 24 plus 4 was 28. And then 8 times was, well, double, 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 got me 32. And 9 times was, well, 3 was the key, that was 12. And 9 is triple 3, which would be 36. And my very final one here was multiply by 10 to get 40. Excellent. Okay, well done. I'm going to put them all back on now. And I want you to count with me. This is going to be our last bit. So, 1 4 is 4. 2 fours are, I hope you have it said before I have it stuck on. 2 fours are 8. 3 fours are 12. 4 fours are 16. 5 fours are 20. 6 fours are 24. 7 fours, the slightly tricky one, 28. 8 fours are 32. 9 fours are 36. Agus an ceann Darnach. 10 fours are 40. Okay, let's get you practicing those through the week, and we will have a few challenges on Seesaw for you to complete. Bye bye.